Good evening, guys. Hope you're all keeping well. How you doing, Ryan? You all good?
Let's fucking go. Yeah, not too bad. How you keeping, Josh? Good?
Yeah, all good. Thank you, mate. All
Good stuff. Guys, it's going to be an amazing one. There's going to be a ton of value in this. Do not miss this. I've never, ever done a webinar, or we've never done a webinar talking about testing the demand and waiting lists. If you're looking to create a business online, it doesn't have to be e-commerce. These are some amazing strategies that you can use. They're strategies that we've used, we've tested, they've worked, and this is just pure value, free value, guys. So make sure you stay tuned. We're also giving away £1,500 in this one alongside a fully built store. So 2 amazing giveaways, 2 lucky winners at the end of this webinar. So make sure you stay tuned. Any questions you guys have got, put them in the chat now. At the end of the webinar, we'll try and go through as many questions as possible. Baz, Matt, Blanco, Quinn, how are you keeping, guys? Hope you're all well. Blanco's put, yes, lads, finished work. Got to the 8th stage in the training now. Let's fucking go. Let's go, Blanco. B, Mark, Abdo. Let's go. Evening, guys, from B. Mark's put, evening, guys. Welcome back to our British summer. The fuck is this, Mark? What is this, bro? Are you joking me? We're in July. What the fuck is this? Booked another vacation already, Mark. Fuck that. I'm back. I come back and I'm like, fuck this. We're back out again. Let's go, Ryan. Hope you keep it well, brother. A lot of messages in there already. I appreciate the messages, guys. We're not going to hang about too much in this one. Reese might join us at some point in this webinar, but we're going to get straight into it. We're going to read some questions after. Any questions you guys put in there, we'll try and go through as many as possible. And then 2 lucky winners at the end. One person will win $1,500. The other will win a fully built store. The $1,500, reinvest it into yourselves. Don't have to. It's your money, but I do recommend reinvesting it into yourselves. Use money to make money, guys. Yeah, really, really pumped for this one. It's going to be good. I'm actually a little bit ill at the moment, but I've fucking dosed myself up before this webinar. So straight after this, I'll probably crash.
Balls down you, mate.
Yeah, 100%. Guys, we have, before I get started, our biggest ever Inner Circle update launching tomorrow. I'm not going to tell you exactly what it is now, but you're going to see tomorrow. I'm going to put it in my story. I'm going to put a link in there. And if you're an Inner Circle member, hit that link, log in, and check out this update. This update is a fucking game changer, guys. It's huge, just huge. I don't want to say too much because I'll give it away. We've been working on this update for a long, long time. As all members will know, especially Inner Circle members, we're always working on updates. We're always bringing you the latest up-to-date method strategies. This is a fucking game changer. We're basically touching on something that's already creating people millions. And we're taking it to a whole new fucking level. Wait until you see tomorrow. We're launching it around 5 p.m. UK time. Watch this space, guys. Cool. I just need to do one thing quickly and then we're ready to go. But yeah, guys, if you've got any questions,
Joe, it was good to meet you as well, mate. Joe said it was really good to meet you at the event last. It was good to meet you as well, Joe. Good stuff, mate. Good stuff. Debs, good evening. Loads of messages in there.
So I just put there is a webinar going to start. It started already. Just give me a second and we're going straight into it. It's going to be a ton of value. Make sure you got your notepad and pen, guys. There's going to be a lot of you in here like, wow, I didn't even think of that. Wow, that makes sense. Oh, my God, that'd be amazing for my business. Watch this space. We're about to over-deliver, guys. And so, yeah, really excited for this one. Go on, Josh.
Be excited for the updates. Like, honestly, we just keep throwing updates out there, B. This is what we do. But this update is like Ryan said, I can't really say too much, but I'm super excited for this one as well. This is going to be a game changer, especially obviously for Inner Circle members. It's going to be a game changer.
Me and you were talking about this, Josh, in Italy recently. We were talking exactly about what we're about to go through now. But yeah, look, without further ado, let's get straight into this. Let me just mute my phone. I'm not scrolling wheels, guys. I am actually on this webinar. Cool. Right, let's go. Stevie's put there. Good evening, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Cool. So we're going to be talking about testing demand and waiting lists. Now, and this is something that most people don't do when going into e-commerce. They don't think about testing the demand. They just go straight in. They go head first, and we just hope something sticks. This is a great way of testing the demand. Now, I'm going to give you an example of creating a demand. When you test the demand and you use things like pre-orders and waiting lists, it actually creates a demand as well. Okay. Now, what I'm going to use as an example here is an example. I watched this recently from a guy, very credible, done hundreds of millions in business. And he said, look, this is how you create a demand. Now, let's say I've got an ice cream truck in the field, on a summer's day, the sun's beaming, I've got an ice cream truck, I know everybody's going to want ice cream. I could easily park it up, open up the van, and people will just drip along, come through, might get a queue here and there. If I don't open up the ice cream truck and I walk around to all the families sat in the park that day and go, look, it's a hot summer's day today. Weather's really, really warm. I've got an ice cream truck there. I'm going to open that literally in 10 minutes time. If you want an ice cream, make sure you queue up now, because the chances are I'm going to sell out. They're going to go and queue up because the fear of missing out. They're going to go and queue up. Now, he does that to all the families that he walks past within the park. They're all queuing up. He opens up. He sells out straight away. So rather than sitting there and having it available all the time and always being available to anyone at any time, if you say, look, there's limited amount of stock here, get in the queue, waiting list or pre-order, get in the queue. And then when I open, the chances are you're going to get one of those ice creams before I sell out, because there's a high demand. He's basically creating the demand. He's walking around and he's creating that demand. How smart is that?
Yeah.
Okay. Most people will go there, park up, open up the shutter on the ice cream truck or open up the window, and they'll be sat there and people just drip along, and they will make probably half the amount of money than they would if they was to go around and go, look, it's a summer's day. It's very hot. I'm limited with ice cream. Queue up. I'm going to open up in 10 minutes. But when he gets back to his ice cream truck, there's a fucking queue, a waiting list. Okay. Yeah. Now
it gives people a little bit of a sense of urgency as well. And it's just warming people up. It's just warming people up, and it pushes them to, like you said, start queuing up, waiting for people, waiting list. Yeah.
It creates a demand. One way of creating a demand, testing the demand now, is drop shipping. Drop shipping, it will never build you an empire. I've said this so many times. It will never, ever allow you to, live that life, that dream life. If your dream life is, having a big house, not worrying about bills, being with your family every day, doing what you want when you want, being financially free, dropshipping doesn't allow that. 1% of people, actually less than 1% of people, change their life to that extent with dropshipping. Dropshipping profit margins are like 20 to 30% on average. Dropshipping is the lowest business model with e-commerce. Very poor retention because of the long shipping times and the below average products in terms of quality. You just don't have what it takes to build an empire. Okay, a lot of businesses are actually built on retention, word of mouth, etc. So if your shipping times are long and it's a shit quality product or below average, the chances are you're not going to get any return customers. You can't build a business with no fan base or anyone coming through, because it straight away eliminates email campaigns, it eliminates SMS campaigns, it eliminates retargeting ads, all these powerful tools that you can use in e-commerce to make more sales and gain more customers and blah blah blah. You can't use any of them in dropshipping. But dropshipping is a great way of testing the demand, because the way dropshipping works is you only pay the supplier once you sell the product. Consumer buys from you. You take the money, pay the supplier. Supplier ships it directly to the customer. You keep the profit, if there is any profit. So dropshipping is a great way to test the demand.
Yeah, agree, mate. A lot of people before they create like a very successful business online, and you'll probably hear this quite a lot from a lot of successful entrepreneurs out there. They do actually start with dropshipping. Sometimes so they'll start with dropshipping. The reason why they start with dropshipping is exactly that, because they're testing the demand first. They're testing the product. Let's see if the product's actually going to sell first before I invest a shitload of money or invest some money into stock and brand the product. Let's make sure that this product is going to sell first before we invest money into the next step, which is white labeling. So yeah, it's an incredible way, but like you said, it will never create financial freedom because of retention, because of long shipping times, because of below average product. It just won't work. And if there's people out there that says you can become financially free in drop shipping, I wouldn't even fucking listen to them. I wouldn't even listen.
Yeah. Next one, building a store with no stock, white or private labeling. Now, for the people that want to go into white and private labeling, which is branding your products, branding your packaging, customizing your packaging, customizing your product, building a fucking empire, basically, guys. That's what wine private labeling is, okay? That's big money, big profit margins. I've got members who get a product at £10 a unit and they retail at £100 a unit. It's a £90 profit margin straight away, before ad spend, etc. There is a great way of testing the demand without actually committing to anything in white and private labeling. Now, for anyone that knows about white or private labeling, let's say we want to sell, I'm going to keep it simple again, use the same example I always give. Let's say, actually, let's change it up. Let's switch it up. Let's not be boring. Bluetooth speakers, okay? If I wanted to sell this particular Bluetooth speaker that I found online, I would go to the supplier and you would see with the supplier, they will say, look, we can brand the product. We can customize the product. If you don't want the buttons on the top, we can put them on the side. We can change the shape of the product. The packaging, we can change the shape of the box it comes in. We can change the material. We can put a magnetic lid on the packaging. We can do everything you want. We can build the exact product that you want using this base model speaker here. Now, in order for you to go ahead with that, they will want, as an average, a minimum order of 250 units, okay? So in order for them to do all of that work for you, brand the product, make it fucking unique as hell so nobody else has that product that you have, you will have to order a minimum of 250 units, okay? Let's say it's £10 a unit, okay? You now need to outlay $2.5 grand. Okay, you need to outlay $2.5 grand in order to get 250 units. Now, here is the best part about this. What you can actually do, okay, is you can order that speaker, a sample. You can order one speaker, just a sample, receive the sample, take professional images, and then use Photoshop to Photoshop your brand onto the speaker. So in the image, it looks like the speaker is branded with your brand. Once again, the packaging, take pictures of the packaging, Photoshop or Canva or CapCut, whatever you want to use, and put your logo onto the box where you would want it if you did go ahead with the supplier. Do it with the speaker as well. Now, what you can do here is you can then create a Shopify store. Okay, so you build a store, you use these images here of the speaker with your brand on the packaging, with your brand on. We build the whole store. Obviously, we build the brand as well. We build the whole store, and then we take pre-orders. We take pre-orders or we add a waiting list to test the demand. How many people are putting themselves on our waiting list? How many people are pre-ordering and spending money already? Okay, now this is so fucking smart because the way you've branded that product using things like Photoshop is exactly how your product is going to look if you went ahead and ordered 250 units. So basically what you're doing here is you're testing the demand with no risk, because if you get 500 people add themselves to your waiting list, fuck me, minimum orders 250. We don't need 250. We need 500 now. And it's zero risk because we've got 500 people on our waiting list. It's zero fucking risk. So you're actually putting out a white or private label product without having a white or private label product. How fucking insane is that? Let's use Elon Musk as an example. Elon Musk with the Tesla truck. Elon Musk wanted to launch the Tesla truck, but it was just an idea. He didn't know whether the Tesla truck was going to work. It was just a fucking idea. So what did Elon Musk do? He put the idea out there. Nobody would invest in it because it was like kind of a crazy idea. He put the idea out there and he put a waiting list. And when he saw the amount of people that added themselves to that waiting list and showed interest, he then took that to the investors, and the investors backed it and said, yep, we'll invest. And the Cybertruck then went into the manufacturing stages. So rather than just launching something and hoping it sticks and praying that this is going to work, why don't we just spend 2 weeks testing the demand? Free of fucking charge, apart from the ad spend, which might be 100 quid. Like, let's just test the demand. You might get one person add themselves to the waiting list, or you might get 500 people add themselves to the waiting list. It makes sense. Sometimes it makes sense when you're looking at a product, you're like, I love this product. I've done my product research. The signs show it's going to work. But I'm still a little bit cool. Let's do exactly what I just said there. Order a sample, use Photoshop, CapCut, Canva, whatever you want to use. Put your brand onto the product using that on the images, on the packaging, build the store, get it out there, run some Facebook ads. Maybe it's a brand awareness ad campaign. Maybe it's a lead generation ad, or maybe it's just sending traffic directly to your store where it's add yourself to the waiting list, coming soon, high demand. And let's just see the data that we receive back from it. Let's see how people engage with it. I've had members do this already. We do it ourselves. I had a gaming product idea. This is about 6 months ago. We really wanted to launch it. And I think the minimum order quantity was about 800, I believe. It's something like 700 or 800. So we tested the demand using this exact process, and we received around, I think, 380 pre-orders. So we went and ordered, I think it was 700. We went and ordered 700, but more than half the stock was already sold before we even received the stock, which paid for all the stock, plus we earned profit on it. And we still got another 380 units sitting there, whatever the amount was. And we're already in profit. Before I've even paid this a fucking supplier, I'm in profit.
It's such a smart way of testing things. And like you said, it eliminates risk. It eliminates every single possible risk of you investing money into products. Because if you put a waiting list out there, and you test the demand with the actual product, and you get maybe 5 people that sign up to it, it's like, okay, cool. Let's not go ahead with it. Let's try something else. Let's have a look at a different product. Let's now go on to, like Ryan said, Canva, or a different software where we can put the logo on it. It doesn't take long. It doesn't take long to create a waiting list. It's literally a 1-page funnel, and that is it. Just 1-page website. Join the waiting list. Are you interested in the product? All the unique selling points of the product. Join the waiting list. Put your email in. And the good thing about it is that you're not only just seeing the interest of the products that you're going to be selling, you're collecting data at the same time. So you're collecting emails. So let's say, for example, you've got 500 emails or 500 people that are in the waiting list. That's 500 emails that you got, which is data, which you can also use later on down the line for the marketing aspect of things. It's incredible. Waiting list pretty much eliminates drop shipping, I would say.
Yeah. So you can literally build a store and people think that product exists. I've even had members that they wanted to test it straight up. So without a waiting list, without a pre-order, it was just for sale by now. And then the sales that come through, they then refund them straight away, which isn't the correct way of doing it. However, they just want to see how it's going to work, the exact way that they're going to put it out there when they've got the stock. When they've got the stock, they're not going to put pre-order or waiting list. They've got the stock. It's a buy now button. So they want to test how the buy now button works. So I've had members before that will build a store of buy now, and consumers are buying products that don't even fucking exist yet. It's a photoshopped image. But what the business owner, the member, is doing behind the scenes is watching and testing the demand, thinking, okay, I've made 8 sales today. Okay, I made 10 sales the day before, 15 sales the day before that. I've sold 45 units in 4 days. There's a demand here. I've refunded them all, obviously, because I haven't got the stock. Now I'm going to order the stock. The signs are clear. People fucking want this. People are buying this. People are buying into the brand. So you can actually do it that way as well, guys.
Apple do the same thing. Apple do the same thing. They do pre-orders on waiting lists. How many times? Okay, Apple's a lot bigger, and people are going to buy their product anyway because of everything else that they incorporate in their business. But why do they do pre-orders? So they know how much stock that they need to get into the country before they start shipping it out. That's why they do pre-orders. It's the same thing.
Yeah, 100%. Let's go, man. Also, doing it this way as well, it's a great way to collect feedback and edit the product. So if you do a private label where you can edit the product, modify the packaging, modify, whatever you want. What you can actually do is when you add a waiting list or a pre-order, have a little box there and just ask them why they're pre-ordering or why they're adding themselves to the waiting list. And then the feedback that they give you, they could say, look, I really like this. I wish you did it in a blue color though, but look, I'm going to go ahead of it. What you're going to see, especially if you get 100, 200, 500 people, put their name on a waiting list, or even thousands, it can sometimes happen. If they're all leaving you some kind of feedback on why they want this product, it's going to indicate to you what's working within that product and potentially what else you could be doing with the product. Now, once again, I haven't personally done this, but I know members that have, who's put out waiting lists or pre-orders, and then based on the feedback, they've gone to the supplier and modified the product even more. They've gone back there and they've gone, look, I want to change, the charging cable on the speaker, as an example, because the feedback they're receiving there is what does the charging look like? Because I've had chargers before and they snap. The charging's in an awkward place. It'd be cool if the charging was in the middle. Like over 500 people, you're going to see kind of a picture being created by potential customers. Okay, people that are adding themselves to a waiting list. Now, what you can do is take that data and make your product even better before you place an order for the MOQ. Does that make sense? So when you've got all of that data, now you go back to the supplier and say, right, I need these changes made to the product and I'm ready to go. Because you know that's what consumers want. You know that's what customers are asking for because of the data that you've received. So rather than ordering 500 units and then realizing, people are buying it, but they wish it had this or they wish it had that feature, or, the reviews being left is saying, I thought it had this feature and it hasn't got, I don't know, like a wired feature or a Bluetooth feature. Like, you can get that done before you launch. So you've given your product the best possible chance to succeed, and every customer is happy with your product, which is great line for email campaigns, SMS campaigns. So collecting feedback and actually editing the product before you launch is an absolute no-brainer.
Also, what's good with that, and there's two ways that you can do that. You can do what you just said, where you modify the actual product before launch, or you can use that information and have a Gen 2 product. So you can have another product that's in the backline that's going to keep that retention going with the business. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, this is what you've asked, this is what we're going to deliver next. So it keeps people interested in purchasing more products from you in the future. Yeah.
So that's what it is, guys. Testing the demand, waiting list, it creates a demand. Having a waiting list and a pre-order actually creates a demand. Drop shipping, lowest business model, great to test. Building a store with no stock, white and private labeling. So editing your images, Photoshop images with your brand on the product, pre-ordering, create a waiting list and collect feedback. Tons of fucking value there. I've already seen a load of messages here saying they're going to implement this, they're going to apply this to their business. Fucking love that. Let's go over to some questions, guys. We'll go through as many questions as possible, and then we'll go from there. Fucking lot of messages in there. Absolutely love that. Let's go. Roman, when would you buy the stock once you have enough pre-orders? Yeah, so I would wait until I've seen a demand and you can clearly see there's a demand. Then absolutely go ahead. It's zero risk. It's zero risk. Because people are adding themselves to the pre-order or the waiting list. There's zero risk. There's a demand. What more evidence do you fucking need that there's a demand? People are ready to throw their money at you. Going to get the stock, launch it, sell out, get your next batch of stock. So yeah. Hayden, I've had a Zoom with Anthony this afternoon and the sales haven't stopped. He set up my first lookalike audience using all the data I have collected. Let's fucking go, Hayden. Good stuff. The power of data. This is why fucking these billionaires out there buying all these big companies is because of the amount of data they have on their users. Data is money. If you know how to use data, which Anthony, our market consultant, knows how to use it, like you're saying there, created you your first lookalike audience and your sales haven't stopped. Let's fucking go, Hayden. Good stuff. Yeah, good stuff.
Ben's put, what's the biggest con in e-commerce? You know what? I was thinking about this the other day. I honestly can't think of many cons in e-commerce. I really can't. I'll say patience, probably the biggest con. Having patience. That's probably the biggest con. There isn't many, is there? That, like we just said there, we literally just said a lot of value with regards to testing products. So, I'd say one of the biggest con is maybe, outlaying money into a product that you're not sure that's going to sell, but you can eliminate that. Eliminate it with waiting lists. You can always eliminate certain things in e-commerce. So yeah, that's what I would suggest.
Scarlett has put, great webinar so far. What would be the first steps to testing? Would you test a product? I've been an Inner Circle member for 3 days and I'm loving it. Let's go, Scarlett. Yeah, absolutely. So you want to test a product. If you're happy with a product, you have to order a sample to get the images. But if you order a sample and you're like, what the fuck is this? This is shit. You're not then going to proceed any further with it. We now need to find another supplier that sells a similar product and then order a sample of them. So yeah, first step is that. Second step is then obviously using a content creation app like Canva, CapCut, and then putting your brand on there. But yeah, that would be the first step, Scarlett. Absolutely. Testing the product. There's no point branding a product or selling a shit product to your customers because they're just going to want refunds. So yeah, testing the product 100%.
Yeah, good stuff.
Lydia, can you go straight into B2B and why should I choose B2B over B2C? Let's go. It depends on what your goal is. If the goal is financial freedom, I'd definitely go straight into B2B. However, I do recommend doing both. When you say why, because of the passive income it offers you, because of the retention it has, I would still do both. I highlight that, do both. However, B2B is a no-brainer. Most people in e-com ain't doing B2B. They're all doing B2C. But B2C, there's a lot of money to be made in B2C as well. This is why I'm recommending doing both. But B2B is a fucking game changer. Like, one deal can change your life. Yeah. Shout out to Jamie, who was in Italy with us 2-3 weeks ago. One deal, 7 figures. Let's fucking go. So yeah.
Yeah, smashing it. Look, not a lot of people know about B2B, man. Like you said, there's so many people, doing, and you can smash it on B2C. That's why we say that. But B2B is like a complete different ball game, man. It really can. Yeah. Businesses have unlimited money. They want to spend money. That's why B2B is so popular and such a great business model.
The amount of members that say, Ryan, I've just done a 6-figure deal, I've just done $100,000, and I'm like, yeah, to you that's a lot of money. To the business, it's not. They spend millions a year. It's nothing.
Zero ad spend as well.
Zero ad spend and great retention. If the goal is financial freedom, you need passive income, right?
Yeah.
B2B offers passive income. Let's go. I've got Kyle, here we go. I secured a small local B2B deal today with a company. It's only £600 profit every month, but it's the credibility I'm looking to build. £600 a month is still a lot of money. Obviously, it's not a life changer, but it's still a lot of money. Absolutely spot on, Carl. That's how I know you've gone through the training. That's how I know you're speaking to Alex. It's the credibility. It's when you approach other businesses, I'm now currently supplying to this business and that business and that business, and they'll check it out, and now you're credible. Do you know what I mean, Carl? So good shit. Congratulations, brother. It's the small wins, mate. It's the small wins. I love it.
Yeah. Small wins, man.
Yeah. Murray's put, I've seen a lot of people promoting Amazon FBA on my feed. Is this something you recommend? Not really. We stepped away from Amazon around 12 months ago. Like I say to everyone, it's highly saturated, very competitive, high seller fees. Shopify for business consumers far more profitable. I don't recommend Amazon FBA at the moment. It will get better. It will get back there. But at the moment, it's to me, it's not the platform it used to be. It's not. Axel.
There's a lot of hidden fees. There's a lot of hidden fees with Amazon. A lot of people don't know that.
But people selling Amazon FBA courses won't tell you that because they need your money.
Okay.
Axel, ecom expert James is a genius. We have been focusing on upsells the last couple of months. And since working with James, my average orders per checkout have gone from $29.99 to $54.99. I didn't even know you could push people to buy more. Let's fucking go, Axel. Absolutely love that. $29.99. So on average, per checkout now, you're making another. So your average order value has gone up by £25. It's incredible. That's almost double. That's an 80% increase in average order value. Fucking insane. Absolutely. When you say, didn't even know you can push people to buy more, it's what upsells are. When you walk into like a normal shop and you go to the counter and then they got all these chocolates near the counter, or you go in Primark and, they got all these rows of stupid fucking things, like antibacterial gel and a little fucking tiny teddy, and they're just trying to fucking upsell you. They're trying to get more from you. Yeah. And people fall for it. If you stand in the queue and you watch the queue in front of you, look at the people picking up shit because they're standing there, they're bored, they're engaged shoppers, they're in there, they're waiting to pay for their shit, so they're in the queue waiting to pay. They're engaged shoppers, and they're I'll chuck that in my basket. They're bored, they're sitting there, they're waiting to pay, they're waiting in the queue, and that's the exact same as an online store. It's like, they can order a product, and as they go to the checkout, upsell them another product that complements your other products. You can do this in a smart way as well, Axel. What you can do is actually sell a product that has a problem and then offer them a solution to that problem on the checkout. So as an example, you can sell something that doesn't come with a charger, and then on the checkout you can upsell them the charger separately, and they're going, and they'll add it on. So yeah, there is ways. Apple do that as well. Apple do that. Like they'll sell you products, but you need other things to go with the product, but they're upsells.
Yeah.
It's very smart. That, John. Amount of times I've got a fucking Apple, and I'm like, why would you sell it without that? I need that, so I go and buy that as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People like.
It's smart, cool. Mate. Terry's put, yes, lads. I've been working closely with Anthony, as you both know, and now hitting a 7 ROAS, which is incredible. I was only on a 3 ROAS before, but now I'm seeing bigger improvements in profit margins. Just want to say a big thanks for the help. 3 ROAS is still good. 3 is still good. 7 is incredible. Anthony's incredible at what he does.
We usually aim for like a 4 ROAS, 4 return on ad spend is what we aim for. To have a 7 incredible, 3's good, like Josh says. I've got one here, Josh. Trish, I'm baffled on how you can actually make money. Is this a pyramid scheme? Also, who are all these people on your feed, and what are all these events? Seems dodgy to me.
What's dodgy about that?
So I'm baffled on how you can actually make money. Okay. Have you ever heard of online shopping? That's what e-commerce is. Have you ever purchased anything online? You're a consumer. That's exactly what we're talking about. Is this a pyramid scheme? This bit confuses me. Let's say you go on Amazon right now, Trish, and you order a product. How the fuck can that be a pyramid scheme? How the fuck, it's like me going on there and ordering a case of waters, a case of Evian water. And then me going, was that a pyramid scheme? Oh, are people making money off me at the top there? Is this just a pyramid? It doesn't fucking make sense. It's e-commerce. What do you mean, what are all these people on your feed? Do you not read my captions? Do you not understand what's going on there? Do you not look at the thumbnail where I'll put UK members event? Like, don't you read those little things, Trish? They're members and they're experts and they're part of our community and whatever. When it seems dodgy to you, what part of that seems dodgy? What, loads of people attend an event? What seems dodgy there? E-commerce, selling products online. What sounds dodgy there? Have you not heard of online shopping? Have you never shopped online? I don't get where you come from, Trish, unfortunately. Keen, weird people, man. Keen, run a successful e-commerce business on the side of my daytime job. It's going pretty well, 5-figure months. However, I want to make more and finally do this as my main job. Any advice? Keen, drop Trish a message. Do me a favor. You run a successful e-commerce business. You're doing 5 figures a month. Drop Trish a message. Advice. Yeah, that scaling is the easiest part of any business. Scaling is very simple because it's just rinse and repeat. I said that on last night's webinar. It's just rinse and repeat. So scaling isn't that hard. You do need obviously a strategy in place to scale, absolutely. But what you're basically doing is you're just duplicating existing campaigns that are working well. You're duplicating the ad creatives that have been performing well, and you're just putting them into different new ad campaigns with different data. It's pretty simple. It's pretty straightforward. Keen to scale a business if you have the data behind it, of course.
Yeah, scaling is the exciting part, man.
Yeah. Lacey, Trish just put goodbye. Goodbye, Trish. Lacey, if I join in the circle, what type of support can I expect? So within the circle, we offer one-on-one support. You can book in one-on-one Zoom meetings with all the experts. You can book in phone calls. We do weekly workshops, 6 workshops a week, which are, open Zoom meetings for you to go in and be practical with the experts and get shit done. It's personal support one-on-one. That's what we offer with you in the circle, Lacey.
Hayley, how much money can you make online? Unlimited, uncapped, whatever you want to make.
Yeah,
whatever you want to make. There's no limit. Not like a job 9 to 5 where you got a capped salary. There's no limit to what you can make online. You want to make 500k a month? Let's do it. You can do it. There's no limit.
But it takes time.
Yeah.
Because they'll go away and go, fuck me, I'm going to join these guys. I'm going to make 500k a month for 3 months. Good. Josh said there's no limit.
Disclaimer.
David has put, thanks for the story feature today, Ryan. 60k profit. Let's fucking go, brother. 60k profit. I'm chuffed with that. I'm clearing some debt, reinvesting some money into the business, and booking a nice holiday with the family. Do you find these deals make you more determined to make more money and gain more success? ? I'm so fired up right now. Let's fucking go, David. You're more than welcome, bro. Everybody's goal when they join us is like, I'm going to be one of those people in your story, Ryan. I'm going to make it happen. Watch me. But no, you're more than welcome, bro. So David closed the deal today. It's 20k profit up front, which would be any time now, David, is what you told me. 20k next month and 20k the month after. So the 60k profit is in 3 installments. A 60k profit. It's fucking one B2B deal. One B2B deal. Working smart, not working hard. I fucking love that. Obviously, you're putting in the work, David, but fucking love that, mate. Yeah, absolutely. I find, of course, like it's natural. When you make sales, you're going to want more. So you see that a lot with members. Like members will make the first sale and they're fucking buzzing. They're like, oh my God, I've just made the sale. Then their next sale comes in. And once they made 10, their goal's now 100 sales. Then their goal's 500 sales. Then their goal's, you become more hungrier. Like you want more and more because it's like an adrenaline rush it gives you. You're like, what the fuck? I just made another sale. B2B as well. You close a big B2B deal. You're like, fuck, let me try and get a 100K B2B deal now. Like, of course it does. It's natural. That's completely natural. As humans, we want more and more, you know? So
it's
yeah,
like it's like the snowball effect. That's what happens. Like the first part is the graft. You put the graft in, and then you start making sales, and then it's like a snowball effect. But I personally think the beginning part is like the exciting part. Even though you're not making those sales, it's exciting. How is that not exciting? You're building a product that you fucking love and that you want to sell online. Like that's your product. That's your unique product. That's exciting. And to know what the vision's going to be like is even more exciting as well. So yeah, it's just like a snowball effect when you start making sales.
Tristan's put here, when you look back, what is one of the things that you are most proud of? So when I look back, what's that?
I thought she left.
Tristan.
Oh.
Yeah, she's on our side now. When I look back, there's loads of things I can name. I'll just name one to keep it short so we keep going through questions. I think the no bullshit. Like I was saying this to Tammy earlier, like we don't bullshit anyone. Like if a member comes to me and goes, Ryan, I've got a good idea and it's not a good idea, I won't say to them it's shit. Obviously, I'm not going to be rude, but I'll say to them, mate, it's not going to work. This is why it's not going to work. Let's find something that's actually going to work. We don't want to set anyone up to fail. So I think one thing that I'm proud of, and I'm proud of the whole fucking community and the team, is we don't have any bullshit. We're not there like everybody else telling people what they want to hear. Do you know what I mean? Like people come in on this webinar and they don't like the way we are and they leave because there's no bullshit. We'll go and join someone else that's sitting there telling you what you want to fucking hear. In business, you need to be, straight to the point. Like I value honesty. I value transparency. I value someone telling me how it is rather than telling me what I want to hear. I can't stand that shit. I would rather someone stand there and go, Ryan, this is how it is. Perfect. Now you've told me how it is. We can fix that and we can move forward and we can win. But if people are lying to you and bullshitting you, how the fuck are you ever going to win? Like if I lie to a member and say, this is how it works when that's not how it works like this. Or if I say, yeah, it's a great idea, mate, you're going to fucking smash it. What's the point? Because 6 months down the line, that member's going to come here and that member's going to say, Ryan, not making any money. It's not working. What's the fucking point? They're going to come back to me. So that's one thing I would say I'm very proud of. And I've gone through my whole journey. And yes, look, I've lost probably 5,000 members because I could have told everyone what they want to hear. And I know what people want to hear, trust me. But I've never been that way. I've never been inclined that way. I've never been that way when I was a chef way before I worked online. I never used to lick the managers' asses like all the other employees did. I never used to suck up to people. I never used to lie. I'm just straight to the point. I've always been like that as a person. And I've carried that on into the online world. People don't like it. Don't fucking follow me. Don't join me. I don't care. So that is one thing I'm super proud of. In the world we live in now, where there's so much bullshit, there's so much fucking smoke and mirrors, there's so many fucking scams out there. I'm so proud to be able to stand there and go, do you know what? I've got some dignity. I've got some pride. Like that's how we built this community. No one else has a community like us. Go and look for it. Nobody do what we do. But that's because of the no bullshit. So that's the one thing that I'm fucking super proud of. When someone don't join, don't care. I've told you the truth, so I don't give a shit. If it's not what you want to hear, go and listen to someone else who tells you what you want to hear because they need your money, and then join them and get scammed and not make any money. I'd never say that to someone, but that's how my mind thinks. No bullshit approach is what makes me wonder. There's loads of things I could be proud of, guys, but that's probably the main thing for me.
Yeah, like you can read through people nowadays on social media. Like you can just I can anyway. I can just read through people. You can just tell they're just in it for themselves. That's all they're in it for. Money. They just want to take money for themselves. And that's why we're so brutal. We're like it inside the system as well. Like you said, Ryan, when we hold workshops and masterminds and stuff like that, it's no fluff. It's to the point. This is how you get from A to B. That is it. No fluff in between. This is how you get from A to B. This is how you make money.
But even, Josh, consumers can see through it now. And this is why we talk about a lot of the time, if you just create a business that's where you're just trying to line your pockets, you're fucked. You don't make anything. This is why the brand is now so important. It's having a purpose. It's having a mission. Like if you went to a store, your mission should be to help save the planet. In 2024, we want to plant as many trees as possible. For every sale we make, we plant a tree. That's what consumers buy into. If you're just like, buy this amazing product, just buy one, get one free, no one falls for that shit anymore. So even consumers are reading through it as well, Josh. That's why the building brand.
Yeah, 100%, mate.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Ali's put moving to Australia soon. Can can I still do this there, join and still be a member? Yeah, absolutely, mate. Yeah, we got members in Australia as well. Wi-Fi money. That's what it's all about.
The only difference it will make is taxes. Obviously, your taxes out there will be different to the taxes in the UK, so that's the only difference it makes.
Yeah.
Jay's put here, Jay, you guys are so inspiring. When people say it's a scam, how are you living the life you are? Exactly. Thank you, Jay. Made me laugh when I saw the comment saying your cars are rented, but you wrapped them low. I know. He's like, yeah, okay. I mentioned this before, Jay. That's where you probably saw it. Yeah, people are like, oh, you rent, these cars must be rented. It must be one of those online things. And it's like, yeah, cool. I rent cars, I wrap them and I give them back, or I wrap them for 2 weeks and then I unwrap them. People are just idiots, Jay. And yeah, people go, it's a scam, it's a scam. It's like, well, how am I doing this? How are these members doing this? Like, it's just, let's go, Jay. Love it, bro. Sheila, is Q3 going to be better than Q2? My business, as you know, did 6 figures in Q2 alone. Yeah, absolutely. So that was April, May, and June. Q2 alone, but sales have been on par so far. I'm hoping to grow my brand even more in Q3. Yeah, look, I don't think there's anything wrong there, Sheila, with your store doing the same amount of numbers as you did in Q2 so far. Where Q3 is really going to pick up. Q3's picked up already, Sheila. But where Q3, for anyone that doesn't know, is July, August, September. That's quarter 3, okay? And then quarter 4 is October, November, December. Going into Q4, so kind of Q3 to Q4. And so you're looking more September into October. That's where you're going to see a massive incline, noticeable incline in sales. There's nothing to be worried about, Sheila. You're on track. You're absolutely fine. Nothing to be worried about. And if you did 6 figures in Q2, you'll do 6 figures in Q3. And you'll probably do 6 figures in Q4. Q4 is the best part of any time of the year. Obviously, with Black Friday and Christmas and all that seasonal shit that people love. So yeah, you're well on track. You're fine, Sheila. Keep fucking smashing it. 6 figures in 3 months. Insane.
Yeah, smashing it. Good stuff. It's good one from George here, mate. Why do you guys sell courses if you already make money online?
I love this. Thank you.
Warm you up there, mate.
I don't want to keep going through the same story because I fucking bore myself with this story, Josh. I honestly do.
Eliminates time wasters is the bottom line, isn't it?
Yeah. I started 11 years ago. 6 years in, bought my first Lambo. Started posting on social media. I never posted on social media before that. Didn't really care. I was happy. I hit a milestone. People started asking me what it is I do. Started jumping on calls for free. You know, I don't mind helping others. So many people would waste my fucking time. I spoke to my business partner, Reese. Reese is like, well, to eliminate time wasters, just create a little course. If they're time wasters, they're not going to pay for a course, are they? Makes fucking sense. I'm like, oh, yeah. I didn't want to do it to begin with because of all the Forex traders online. And sorry if I offend anyone, but 99% of Forex is a scam. And I went out there once again, no bullshit, separated myself from all that scammy shit that was online, and we started building a little community. And the community, because they're making money, they referred their friends, their family. Then it got bigger and bigger, bigger and bigger. And what you see today is just us going along with it. Basically, we never created it to make money. We actually created it to save us time. But because what we teach works, because it's no bullshit, that's what you see today. So yeah, and you know what? I fucking love that we charge money for it. Absolutely. I would never, ever commit to someone ever again that doesn't financially commit themselves, because it's a different type of investment when someone financially commits to you versus someone commits and you give them something for free. They're two completely different commitments. Trust me on this, guys. If you give some people, don't value what they get for free, no matter how great the opportunity is, even if it's an opportunity that's going to change their fucking life and change the family tree forever. Because it's free, they don't value it. When they invest into it, they fucking value everything that you're giving them, and they make it work different. So yeah, hopefully that answers your question. I've got one here. Hugh, love the pre-order idea. Never thought of that. Makes so much sense. You're welcome, bro. Yeah, you're absolutely welcome. Giveaways, guys.
Very smart way. Very smart way.
Yeah, giveaways at the end of this webinar in about 5 minutes. Stay tuned. 1,500 in the pre-built store. So stay tuned for all the giveaway questions. Chris, what was your goal when you started? Have the goals changed? What's your biggest accomplishment? Can anyone do this? What's realistic? I love that, Chris. About 20 questions in one. My goal when I started was to make money. I never had money. I used to live month to month. So I'll be honest with you, it was money. My goals now, they've changed. My goals now is freedom, man. Fuck that. I would never, ever work a 9 to 5 again, ever. It's the biggest scam ever. And anyone that's gone from a 9 to 5 into entrepreneurship will tell you the exact same thing. People that are in 9 to 5s get offended. It's the biggest scam ever. My biggest accomplishment is probably retiring my mum and dad and helping other people change their life. Can anyone do this? Absolutely. I was just a chef. I did it. So that should be evidence there. What's realistic? I'm not sure what you mean by that part, Chris. What do you mean what's realistic? I don't know what you mean by that. So yeah.
Ryan, do you offer one-to-one consultation prior to joining Inner Circle? From Ali.
I don't really jump on calls with people that aren't members, if I'm going to be honest. Drop me a message. I'll see if I'm free, but I don't really do that. Just because most people waste my time. As you can appreciate, I'm not calling you a time waster, but most people waste my time. So, yeah. Shane, how does it feel to be able to do what you want and help others? Amazing. Best thing in the fucking world. Best thing in the world. Imagine loving what you do every day. Imagine never working a day in your life again. Waking up, doing what you love every single day. Creating new businesses, facing new challenges. That's what it's about. That's what it's all about. And then helping others and receiving messages throughout the day saying I've done X amount of money, or I've just built my first store, or I'm fucking loving this, Ryan. You're changing my life. It doesn't get better than that. Nothing comes close to that. So,
you know what? When I first started online around 5-6 years ago, something like that, when I come into it, I thought to myself, a few years in, I thought to myself, this is just going to be like, everyone's going to be in e-commerce. Everyone's going to be making money online. No one's going to be working jobs. Still till this day, everyone's still just trading their time for money constantly. No one's really waking up still. No one's really waking up and seeing the opportunities. I don't think people realize how many opportunities are there right in front of you at your fingertips. I don't think people realize that, and how, not going to say it's easy, but it's simple to do. When you put your mind to it, it's simple to do.
The thing is, Josh, opportunities only appear when you're looking for opportunities.
Yeah.
When you're not looking for opportunities, they never appear. People won't even know, because most people are stuck in their comfort zones. Like I was talking to a guy today around midday. He's very big in business, very successful, has multiple businesses, come from nothing, literally come from nothing. And he was saying the exact same thing. People are just stuck in comfort zones, laziest generation ever. People are full of fucking excuses, clinging to the blame lists they always cling to, why they can't do it and why, and he was just like, mate, I could have done the exact same as all these guys. I was probably in a worse position than all these fucking guys that make all this noise. I made it happen. No excuses, So that's what it is. Christian, should I drop email campaigns? I'm just not getting the open rates. Any way of ending up in inbox and not junk? Yes. So what you could do there, Christian, I think Alex, our B2B expert, has a warming up tool, so you can warm up your emails before you send emails, so you end up in inbox and not junk. Message Alex. My SMS campaigns are doing well, around 800 in sales a week with just SMS campaigns. I should be doing £1,000 per campaign come next month, but I feel having emails as well would definitely help. Store sales are at 500 a day, so all is good, but I want everything to be perfect. Fucking love that, Christian. Email campaigns. Speak to Alex. We'll go from there, Christian. Good to see you doing 800 quid a week. That's 3,200 a month just through SMS campaigns. Fucking incredible. Topped with £500 a day, 3.5 grand a week, being 14 grand. So you're doing like 17,200 a month just through SMS campaigns and store sales. If you had email campaigns, you'll probably push 20k a month. Obviously, emails won't be as much as SMS. Fucking amazing, Christian. Let's go, brother. Absolutely love that. I
don't think people realize there's not just one income source that you can create from a Shopify store. It's not just put the store out there and make sales directly from that store. There's so many other factors that you can get, which generates you multiple income streams. Like we spoke about, we did a webinar on that the other day, I think. But you got like SMS campaigns, email campaigns, social media ads. You've got so many different routes that you can go down, which creates you multiple income streams within the business as well. Let's fucking go. Love that.
What stops most people starting? Actually, no, wait there. Let me. What stops most people starting? I put this in my story yesterday. People are lazy and lack work ethic. Fact. People are emotionally attached to money. Fact. They see anything that leaves their bank as an expense when actually it's an investment, especially here in the UK. They're the worst for it. People are stuck in their comfort zones. Fact. People are happy doing the same shit year in, year out. Fact. People think everything is a scam. Fact. Even though 9 to 5 is the biggest scam and most of them work 9 to 5s. People just talk with no action. The amount of people that say they're going to do something and they don't. Fact. People make all types of excuses on why they can't. Fact. People don't value investing into themselves or learning new skills. That's a fact. And people have their priorities all wrong. People say, I can't afford it, I can't do it, and then they're on holiday, or they're wearing the latest trainers, or wearing a brand new outfit, or paid stupid money to go to a festival. Got the priorities all wrong. So yeah, that's why. I can continue if you want. Why most people don't do this. Like I've said so many times in the past, if you combined your grandparents' work ethic and today's technology, fuck me, you'll make millions. But nobody has the work ethic anymore. Nobody has the work ethic anymore.
Laziest generation ever, mate. And the reason why it's laziest generation is because of stuff like social media. That's what's making people do it. Yeah.
If they have the work ethic and the technology, make millions. But most people don't have the work ethic, but they use the technology for entertainment. Speaking to James English about this recently, and really good conversation actually. But it's a good thing. Remember, for the people taking action, it's fucking awesome.
Yeah, of course.
Less competition. Matt Sussman. Hi guys, hope you're well. Hope you're both good. Are there certain niches that are doing well at the moment? Cosmetics, baby, and pet. 3 really good industries right now. Would the supplier send out a customized sample? They could potentially do that, yeah. I've had members order samples with their brand on. Definitely an option. It'll be more money because they need to print the brand. That's why I'm saying just use Photoshop. You'll probably get the same fucking image, Daniel. And it won't cost you any more money. Do they still build a tester to your customization? Yes, of course, because you wouldn't go and order an MOQ, Ryan, a minimum order quantity, without seeing the product. So they would, yeah. But obviously, as you modify the product, the more expensive the product becomes, Ryan. Debs, can you guys help with building a brand via Inner Circle, including getting patents? Yeah, absolutely. We've done that to members before. So yeah, we could definitely do that. Adrian, hi guys, insane information. Thank you. So to test white label demand, the only investment would be building landing page to collect emails and ads. Yeah, correct. Or store, Shopify store. Shopify store will be better because the Shopify store will look exactly how you want the store to look if you had the products. You don't want to create a landing page and then when you have the stock, it's a completely different thing now because now you're building a store. You've tested one thing, it works. What about if that don't work? Create the funnel that you're going to actually use when you have the stock. So that's why I'd recommend actually doing it through. You could use a landing page, absolutely. Absolutely. And then if you're not getting much from it, then go ahead and build a store. And then that will give you yes or no, basically, to go ahead or not. Really good questions here, guys. Sorry I haven't got through to them all, so apologies.
Adrian, do you recommend giving a incentive for signing up to a waiting list, like a discount code for the first order? Yep, 100%.
Yeah, so you can do like 10%, 20%. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Any chance you will know when the Inner Circle is going to be increasing? I'm not too sure. Any day, but we're increasing it back up to 10K. So yeah, any day. Abdul, great, Ryan, great idea. I'm actually at this stage. How long would you keep buyers on waiting list? As long as you can keep them on there until the stock arrives, and then we can sell it to them. Okay, are we impacting on your brand reputation? Isn't going to be based on 500 people, Abdul. Don't worry about it. It's not going to affect your brand at all. It's not enough people because they will be on our website. If they're super high demand, it's a fucking positive. Don't look at the negatives in that. Look at the fucking positives, Abdul. It's a fucking massive demand. I've just got 5,000 people on my waiting list. I've only launched it 3 days ago. Fucking, I ain't going to complain. You know, whatever shit comes with that, like, oh, where's my product? I'll deal with that. I just know that you've just proven to me, guys, that my product's going to fucking blow when I get that out. That's going to blow up. Let's fucking go. Look at the positives, Abdul. Cool. So Trish, Bobby's put, Trish, get out of here. We want value off this webinar, not bullshit. Let's go. Appreciate that. Oh, fuck.
Steve-O in that Inner Circle support is unreal. I've never known anything like it. Experts are at the end of the phone almost 24/7. Appreciate that, Steve-O. Steve-O or Steve-O?
Sean's book, can you claim the 5K back as business expenses? I'm not sure. I'm not sure, Sean. You'll have to check that out, brother. Let's do that. Sorry if we missed any questions. Let's do member smashing it in B2B today, 60K B2B deal. I had another member today, like 12K B2B deal, smaller B2B deals today. Business consumer's been fucking insane yesterday. What starts this week? Most people think I just jump my story and I just put in there. Consumer spend's going to be high this week. Let's smash it, guys. New week, new opportunity. But I'm not just saying shit. We're fucking doing it like it's happening. You know, people take it with a pinch of salt. Fucking, when you read my story and I'm saying consumer spend is high, go and do your research and look at consumer spend right now. It's happening. There's so much money being spent online. We're here to fucking take a slice of that pie, guys. And our members have fucking smashed it this week. We're only on Tuesday, guys. Tuesday. It's fucking insane. Our next webinar is going to be on Thursday. I'm going to do the giveaway. So I'm going to give away £1,500 to one lucky person. Invest it into yourself. Use it to make more money. Use it to learn a new skill. Well, you can. It's your money. But I don't recommend going out on the weekend, spending 1,500 quid or booking a holiday. Short, what's it called? Cheaper dopamine. Use it to invest into yourself to make more money. Let's fucking go, guys. I'm going to end the webinar, do the giveaway straight away. Check your emails in around 2-3 minutes. Fully built store. Store is ready to go. Whoever wins the store, I'm going to get you on a Zoom meeting with our marketing consultant, Anthony, to set your ads up so you're ready to go there. And then with the cash, you can do what you like. All I'm going to do is ask for your PayPal, and I'll send it over to you as family and friends. Guys, hope you've enjoyed this webinar tonight. Shitload of value, testing the demand. Most people don't even think like this. Testing the demand. With zero risk. It's minimal risk, minimal outlay. It's working smart, not hard.
Yeah, incredible value, man. Incredible value. Good stuff, man.
Yeah. Guys, if you need anything, let me know. Keep fucking crushing it this week. Man, what a fucking week it's been so far. And we've only just entered Q3. I had a member join on like the 3rd or 4th of this month. And he said to me, Ryan, if I join now, can I change my life by the end of the year? Hell fucking yeah. We still got 6 months. So for anyone in here that's like, I need to get my head down and make this happen, you've got enough time to be able to get to the end of this year, look back and think, I fucking crushed this year. Let's go, guys. Let's fucking go. I'm so hyped. I'm unwell as well. And I just feel fucking, I'm on it, guys. Mark, Nicola, Baz, Steve, Nessie, Ryan, Adrian, Marcus, Emma, you're all welcome. Let's fucking go. Stay productive, guys. Massive inner circle update tomorrow. This is why we're increasing the price back up, because of everything we're offering, the new updates we've got coming. Massive update at 5 p.m. Biggest ever update for inner circle members. Watch this fucking space. Keep an eye on my story, guys. Let's have an amazing evening. Let's carry on crushing this week. See you on Thursday's webinar.
See you all soon, guys. Let's keep working. Let's keep going and keep growing. See that, guys.
Let's go, guys.